We would like to start now. I wish to welcome you all to the 21st annual event of the MIT Enterprise Forum and the finals of the $100,000 Combating Terrorism Technology Competition, which we are holding together with TISWIG. And I wish to thank you all for coming here, in particular, our guests from the United States. I would like to invite Professor David Mendlovic, Head of Entrepreneurship and Innovation in Tel Aviv University, researcher and repeat entrepreneur, to say words of welcome. Professor Mendlovic.
Thank you very much. Good morning. As the representative of the hosting institute, Tel Aviv University, I would like to welcome all speakers and participants to the Combating Terrorism Technology Workshop. In particular, I would like to welcome the delegation from the United States. The workshop is very unique since it touches two extremely important aspects. The first is terrorism became to be a significant concern. It is clear that only by applying innovative technologies we will be able to handle the dangerous situation the terrorists defines the worldwide agenda. The needed for innovation should touch multidisciplinary fields, and the trends in the bad guys' side indicates that we must do more. Secondly, the workshop today encourages entrepreneurs to invest their energy towards innovations in this field. Tel Aviv University is the most appropriate organization for supporting these two aspects. It is a multidisciplinary university that covers all relevant fields in depth. More than 1,000 faculty members and 25,000 students touch almost every possible academic field. Moreover, in recent years, significant effort was done in order to launch centers that are multidisciplinary. Good examples are the recent Cyber Tel Aviv University Center, the Nano Center, Brain Center, and many others. At the same time, Tel Aviv University is a light tower regarding entrepreneurship and innovation. Tel Aviv University generates the highest number of entrepreneurs that raised the highest amount of funds during the recent years in Israel. Tel Aviv University makes effort in order to be even more relevant to the startup environment by establishing the Center of Entrepreneurship and Innovation. This center provides various activities that creates a full ecosystem of those who would like to do their first steps in this world. It includes courses, accelerator for proving their new concepts, and incubator for funding activities during their first stages. The President announced this effort recently, and many of its modules are already active. Back to the topic of this event, as I said, I see Tel Aviv University as an appropriate sponsor of this important effort. I would like to check how can we do more in the future in order to provide continuous support to this field. I believe that we are doing today a very important steps along this right direction. Let me thank the organizers of this event, the US TSWG unit that belongs to the DoD, and MIT Forum. I should say that the agenda and the startup competition seem to be unique and attractive, and hope for a very interesting day to all of you. Thank you very much.
Our next speaker Dr. Yuval Steinitz is late because of this morning's terror act. This gives me a chance to introduce the chairman of this competition, Guido Miller, member of the MIT Enterprise Forum board and entrepreneur, and the winner of the Combating Terrorism worldwide competition of 2009. Gideon, will you please take the microphone? Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you all for coming. I guess this is to fill some time before somebody who's really got something to say arrives. I can't think of any jokes, which would probably be the right thing to try out. I guess, let me maybe... okay. Maybe we'll use the time before Dr. Steinitz arrives to say a few minutes about what's coming right after Dr. Steinitz, which is the startup competition. You'll be seeing 8 amazing startups. Now, in the startup world, everybody always says that every startup is amazing, but these ones really are. The process that brought these 8 companies to be here today started back in October when 43 startups submitted very detailed applications, videos to enter the contest. And our judges worked for about 6 weeks to select the finalists who would be here today. You know what? I'll continue the rest of the story a little bit later, and let me take this at this point, invite Minister Steinitz up to the stage, and I'm Gideon Miller.
Good morning.
Yeah. And I think if there's anybody who does not need an introduction today, it's Minister Steinitz, and we very much appreciate your joining us. Would be happy if you'll say some words to the audience.